everybody, in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys about variables. So this is episode 2. So the first thing you're going to want to do is insert a script inside of server script service. Now I still have a cold, so I am going to be sounding sick throughout this video. Alright, so after you have created your script inside of server script service, you want to name your script variables. Variables they're just shortcuts for your code, so you don't have to keep on repeating the same thing, like game.workspace, 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 game.workspace. You don't have to keep on saying that. You can just create a variable by just making the variable equal to game.workspace. So how to start off your variable is by saying local. So local is notifying Roblox Studio that this is a variable. They'll know that this is a variable. It has an error because we haven't made the name or what it's equal to. So we're gonna make the name workspace. Okay, when I say workspace 1, it's gonna do this. When I say local workspace 1, you're gonna make it equal to, so workspace 1 is, then we can say game.workspace. Now it will know that workspace 1 is just the workspace. Game.workspace is kind of unnecessary to make a variable for, because you can just say workspace, but we could actually make this part 1, and then we can make dot part. This is just getting the whole game, getting its child from the explorer, which is all of these, and then it's just getting the children of all of this: workspace, players, lighting, material, service, etc. The workspace is a part of that, so that's a child. Dot part 1, which is a child of the workspace. If you didn't watch last episode and you weren't understanding the child/parent thing, watch the last episode. So now we can say part.transparency equals 0, wait 2, part.transparency equals 1, print invisible, and now we can say wait 2, part.transparency equals 0.5, and 0.5 is just half of invisible, so we could say half of invisible. If you guys don't know what transparency is, it's a property of parts, screen GUIs, all of that, and if you guys aren't familiar with properties, then I will go over that next episode, but for now I'm just gonna keep saying transparency and stuff. The transparency is how visible it is, so if it's 1 is the highest thing you can go, which means it's invisible. If it's 0, then that means that it's fully visible, but if it's 0.5, it's half invisible. You can't only do these two. You can also say 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, all of that. Now we can say wait 2, and then we can say part.transparency equals 1, print invisible, and then we can make this visible, and then we can wait 2 seconds, part.transparency equals 0, print visible. So this is just printing in the output. It's visible when it's at 0 transparency, and then once it's at 1, it will become invisible, so it will print invisible, and then it will wait 2 seconds. If you guys like this video, then please give a like so I know that it's good, but if you dislike it, please leave as much dislikes as you want. Comment below, because I want feedback. I want feedback if this video is good or not. So now if we go ahead, play the game, we look at the part, we're gonna see that it is visible, and then if we look, it'll become invisible, and then it's half of invisible, and then it is invisible, and then it's visible. And so yeah, if you guys do not understand this, please tell me to simplify this. In my opinion, I say they're really useful, close to the most useful part of coding.